So Battle Beast as a band, from what artists were you influenced?
Of course there is Accept, and you can hear it very well. And and then there's this. Well, there is a lot of, because a lot of 80s kind of heavy metal influences from different bands. Because we all in Battle Beast we listen 80s heavy metal, but we all listen other kind of music also. So it's just, I think our band is like this melting oven that melts and blends, you know, different styles, but with the 80s flavor mostly together. And that's what I like, and that's the thing that we really are going to keep in this in our music, that there is this 80s kind of vibe going on, because that's what our band is, you know, known of, and our music is known of, so it's very important.
Okay, so the new album has just come out. So how is the reaction from the fans?
The reaction has been very good, and of course the whole process for doing the album, it was really hard, and so it's been like a relief that all the hard work and all the pain that we have gone through, it's rewarded now, and people are taking this very well.
I think some of the songs on the new album are more synthesizer oriented. It's a little bit more pop than the older songs. That was my impression. Was it intentional, or was it more natural progression? What would you say?
I think because we had this situation with Anton during doing this new album, and it was the like, to be honest, this third album was more of like Anton's personal album and not Battle Beast album, and we didn't really discuss about, and that's one of the things that was really bothering me, that we really didn't discuss about the direction that we want to go to, but it was like we were just doing as he told us, and in the future we want to, you know, do this as a band and do the best we can, and I think the fourth album is, we're going to the direction that was on the second album, Battle Beast album, and that's the direction that we want to go to.
Oh, really? So Anton wanted to go more poppy direction?
I don't know. He has said that he doesn't think so much about, you know, which direction he is going. But I don't want to put any words in his mouth. But what the feeling that I've got from what he's said is that he just, because he's got different influences from different music, and this was really like kind of a journey to him doing these songs to this album. He just put all the songs there that he wanted and felt, and actually, like Touching the Night, there is influences from Italo disco kind of thingy, and that's okay. And actually I like that Samantha Fox kind of thing that's going on, because actually it was my idea to use that kind of soft girly voice in that song, and but anyways, we really have to, you know, stand behind everything that we do 100%, and I do, and yeah, that's the new album, and I think it's very there's a lot of variety, and I think that's good also, because it shows that we are not just one kind of a heavy metal band, but we can deliver different music for different people, and maybe open like this heavy metal genre for people who are not so heavy metal, you know. So I think that's just a good thing, that because music is for everyone.
Yeah, for heavy metal, I think Finland is a very special country. It seems that heavy metal belongs to the mainstream. So why is that? It's very, you know, it's a mystery to the Japanese people and maybe other, you know, people from other countries.
It's mystery for Finnish people also, because I don't know, because there is a lot of good heavy metal coming from other countries also, all around the world. But yeah, I've tried to talk about this with other Finnish musicians and this same question, and I haven't found the answer yet.
You mentioned Accept. Of course, Accept is very popular among the die-hard heavy metal fans, but usually the young people don't know them because they don't know anything about heavy metal. Is the situation different in Finland?
I think there is. Well, we were touring with Accept for a few days last fall, and there was a lot of people. But yeah, I think the younger people, there was mostly over 30 years old people. So yeah, I don't know. There is youngsters also, but maybe they would need a little, you know, updating about the history of heavy metal, because it's, well, all you can hear in radio nowadays is just some techno and
even in Finland.
Yeah, even in Finland I think there is 2 radio channels playing rock and heavy music, and that's it. So, and there is actually in Netherlands, I heard that there is none radio stations that plays rock or heavy music. So it's like, it's really sad that they are not offering like different kind of music, and you know that the young people can choose that, okay, I like to listen this, and yeah. So I think heavy metal, we're on this, you know, journey to bring up the heavy metal for younger people also, and because we take the influences from Accept and Judas Priest and that sort of bands, we actually can, you know, get them interested towards the history of heavy metal more, because if they like some song and then, okay, there's one riff from Accept, for example, or something, and then they go back there, see like what has happened with Accept, and you know, so I think that's really good progress.
So what was the trigger that heavy metal got that big in Finland? Was it Nightwish?
I don't know, but Nightwish is definitely one of the, you know, the bands that have done the big work for heavy metal genre in Finland, and we have a great gratitude for them. But there is also other Finnish heavy metal bands that have, you know, gone outside the Finland borders and gone international, and that's very important. And maybe because we are such a small country and you know, there's a lot of bands, and there's only 5 million people in our country. Maybe that's one of the things that you know, stands out in the world, because there's so many heavy metal and so many rock bands coming from Finland, and it's so small. So maybe that seems like there is most of the heavy metal comes from Finland or something.
Yeah, I feel that Finland is different from other 3 Scandinavian countries. So the culture is totally different in Finland, you know, from other Denmark, Sweden, Norway. Does it have completely different culture there, or?
Yeah, I think I think we have different kind of culture, and yeah, it's like I don't know how the people are so much in Sweden and Norway and Denmark. They're like really friendly people, but haven't been there so much that I can't say right now like, okay, what is the difference between the cultures so much. But in Finland I can say that we have this like modest thing that people almost aren't allowed to be proud of their achievements, but they should be like, yeah, sorry, I'm here. and yeah, but I think we should get this in some other kind of stage that Finland should get more confidence, because we have really good musicians and beautiful country and lovely people there, so we should be proud of that and not just sorry.
Yeah, maybe it's very close to the Japanese people. We are the being modest is something important here too, so maybe we have some close feeling about that. Okay, and I hear the Finnish government supports financially the younger bands. Is it true?
Yeah. There is you can actually ask money from the government, different kind of trustees, and I think in Finland the support for music is very huge, and I'm very grateful for that, because it's not like that in every country.
No, it never happens here. Yeah, it's hard to imagine for us that the government gives money to heavy metal bands. It's
there's like there is this we've had some fundings for our band for touring from government, and it's been very good, because it's all in heavy metal especially you have to put everything in it, your own money and everything that you can get before you get bigger and bigger. So it's all doing what you love, and this is not about the money.